Hey guys, welcome back to House of Chi Yoga. It's been a minute since I've been on here to film a class, so decided today it's time to get my butt back on here, get the camera back rolling, and get a class online. So let's do it today. We're doing HIIT with dumbbell. I have 25-pound dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, that's fine. This is a big glute burner if you do have dumbbells, especially if it's 10 or above pounds. So the movements, remember, it's 40 seconds high intensity. You get 20 seconds to transition to the next movement. So make sure you're pushing that 40 seconds to build the heart rate up. We're doing 1 round today. I hope you can get to at least 4 rounds, 2 rounds actually at least, because we have one thing that is a right to left move. So if you can hit 2 rounds, great. If you can hit 4 rounds, that's the best. Okay, so our first 40 seconds high is just some cardio. We're just pretending like we're jumping rope. We're keeping the heels up off the mat. We're landing on the toes, the balls of the feet, and we're working on just springing up nice and light. You can do hands down. I like to just mimic a jump rope with my hands. Next one is going to be a deadlift. So we're going to grab the dumbbell. Make sure the back body is nice and strong. The abs are in. And I'm bending. I'm keeping my feet hips distance and lengthening, hips back, spine long. Once I get to about here, I'm going to add a little bend in my knee and then drive up. So I think we can get to about 20 deadlifts within 40 seconds. So we're pushing the pace a little bit. Make sure the back muscles stay active and strong. And you're driving hips back to front. Next one is your cardio. We're going to do a bit of like a lunge kick. So we're going to set the dumbbells down, and then you're taking 1 foot back, step to a lunge, hand taps the ground, and then you're going to switch your feet and do a little front kick forward. So on the way back, make sure that you're getting into a lunge, and the hand comes down, and you're not rounding into the back here, but you're actually lunging down into the legs. So the legs are loaded up. I'm going to stand, switch, and now it's hip flexor core. You lean, and you can either just bring the knee up, or you can kick it all the way through. I just don't want a floppy, soft kick. It's abs, it's hip flexors, everything's working together to get a nice, strong kick. So that's going to be a pretty fast movement. You go right to left, left to right. That's the move that you want to hit, 1 on each side for each round. You'll be switching that one up. Okay, now I'm going to just do 1 weight for this next one. I'm going to have the dumbbell feet wide. I'm going to go 45 distance. The dumbbell is coming down to the mat, and the hips are shifting back. Now, when I come up through center, you have to watch your face. You explode up and land in a hips distance chair. Now you can step it back out, little hip jump, and explode up to chair. Make sure that when you're hinging, you're not rounding, but it's a hinge with the hips back. Okay, but now our legs are just wider, kind of like the deadlift, but wider stance out to a 45 this time. Then you're going into a plank, so you can use both of your dumbbells this time. Add the core tuck, add the shoulder engagement, press into the toes. It's row, row. If you have a lighter dumbbell, you can go row, row, and then push to downward facing dog and turn the elbow out, palm facing down, and pull into the lat muscle, shift back forward, row, row, shift back down dog, lat, lat. I'm not able to lift this 25-pound with my lat. I just don't even want to try. So if I had my lighter weight, I would do that lat pull. For now, I'm just going to stick with the simple row. But if you have that lighter weight, that lat pull is a really good one to do. Okay, and then the last one is just ab work. So I'm just going to take 1 of the dumbbells. I'm going to do a single leg Navasana. Hoi, that feels heavy. Little bit up and overhead, and then push up to single leg Navasana. Again, my weight is kind of heavy for me. I don't normally do 25 pounds to do these things, but I want 25 pounds to do my deadlifts. So if I had a smaller weight, I would extend all the way up and overhead and then bring it up into a Navasana. Okay, let's get going. Keep my dumbbells there so they're ready to go. We're going to start 30-second timer. Meow. 30 seconds going. If you need a warm-up, make sure you have a little warm-up in. You can always use the first round to get like a more full body warm-up, but just make sure your heart rate's up and ready. You've got 15 seconds, and we're going straight to jump rope. 10 seconds. Do a little heel kick back. Remember to push yourself at the 40 seconds. I'm a little bit nervous about these 25-pound weights, I'm not going to lie. Okay, jump rope, let's start. Springing up from the balls of the feet, work up through the fascia lines. This is a Really good movement to spread the toes away from each other and work the whole body. Just get everything warmed up and moving. Where are we at? We're almost to half. Losing my hair tie. I always jump and start going backwards for some reason. So I'm going to try to stay on my mat for the last 10 seconds. Try to spread the toes. Stay bouncy on the feet. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and now grab your weights. We're going into our deadlifts. So remember, we have to keep the back body very strong, keep the abs in very tight, feet planted, and you can let the front of the dumbbell kind of fall forward so that when you go down, the front of the dumbbell taps and you don't have to get the dumbbell all the way down to the mat. Okay, let's go. Let's see how many we can get in. Let's shoot for maybe 20. Remember, we're pushing our hips back. We're not rounding into the spine. Keep the shoulders and the back muscles nice and strong. Oh yeah, 15 seconds. Focus on pushing down through the feet. 3, 2, let's hit one more. 1, hi. Next is our little front to back kick. Well, that burned my arms. I already did a few sets of those this morning, and I am gonna feel it tomorrow. 10 seconds. So start with feet together. One leg steps back, you go into your lunge. You step that foot forward, and other foot kicks forward. So it's lunge, hip flexor, abs. Make sure you're squeezing. You're working on stabilizing through the movement. And this is a bit of cardio burst, so pick up the pace. Don't lose your core, especially on that lunge back. Hi. Let's try to hit a couple more. We have 10 more seconds. Stay active all the way down to the feet. 5, 2, and 1. Side kick. Just kidding. Okay, now we're doing single dumbbell. Toes go to a 45 this time. And you want to make sure that you're hinging. Hips go back and then explode up. You're getting the side of the butt muscles, sides of the legs. Let's go. Hinge, explode to hips distance, step wide. So when you're hinging or when you're exploding forward, make sure it's not coming from the back muscles. The back muscles are stabilizing. It's coming from your glute muscles. Oh, this one gets me. How many more? We've got 10 seconds. I'm gonna try to pick up the pace a tiny bit. Stay in the glutes. 3, 2. I was looking at my time backwards. So now we're going to our row. Put the dumbbells directly underneath the shoulders. If it's really hard for you to hold a plank, you can also go a little wider than a quadruped, so you're holding a supported plank here. Remember, if your dumbbell is light enough, rotate the palm down and add your lat pull. Mine's heavy. Hi, so I'm gonna stick with just this row. Push into the toes. Make sure the whole body's working. Oh man, 25 pounds is like a small child or a very large baby. Either one. I don't feel like lifting today. Hi, 10 seconds. Abs in. 3, 2, 1. We've got one more. We're moving on to our abs. Okay, on the back, single leg Navasana. Keep the legs straight. If you come up into Navasana and you bend the knee, you're gonna focus more on the hip flexors. So we wanna try to keep the legs straight. Remember, my weight is heavy. If you have a lighter weight, please go up overhead a little bit more than I am. I'm just paying attention, watching my shoulders. I know this is pushing it for weight for me up overhead, so trying to be a little bit safe today. It's only Wednesday here, guys. Gotta make it to Friday. We're halfway. Oh, almost didn't make it up that time. 5 seconds, hit one more at least. Oh, I'm going 2 more. Woo! All right. So that was your 6 exercises. I did that one this morning, and I had 2 different sets of dumbbells, and then I could really dig deeper with the ab, the Navasana work. I could dig deeper with the row and the lat pull, and we did 4 rounds, and my glutes are feeling it. They got really tired. So I hope you have time to do all 4 rounds of that one. It's really good. There's that whole 20 seconds in between to get the heart rate back down a little bit, to get yourself adjusted and ready for the next movement. So try to hit 4 rounds. That one is definitely worth it. Try to push yourself on the deadlifts and those little squat explosive jumps. Summer's right around the corner, so we want to keep it working. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe to videos, and I will I'll get the motivation back to start filming more regularly again and start getting videos up every week. All right. See you later.